niece Maya, and she has kindly agreed to model for me. We already talked about bouncing light indoors off of ceilings and walls and floors, and now I want to show you how to use flash modifiers, which is bouncing your light in a more controlled way. So we have this little tiny softbox type thing here. We have this tiny diffuser, and then we have this flash modifier that bounces the flash off of a larger surface, giving you a larger light source. There are all sorts of soft boxes and things that you can attach to your flash, but I find that when they get too big and cumbersome, they're very clumsy and they're more difficult to work with. So we'll go over these, and I'm also going to show you this clear diffuser and this little white card. So let's start with just a direct flash with no bounce at all. So I'll put these in. And Maya, I'm just going to take some test photos of you. So first, we'll do it without flash. Now, I'm going to turn the flash on and just do direct flash. And you can see that the light looks a lot better. It's definitely filling in the light on her face, but you're getting some kind of harsh highlights in her eyes from the direct flash. Let's see if pulling out the diffuser and this white card helps. And I'm guessing I'm gonna have to turn my flash up too, the power, since I'm spreading out the light. That looks great, Maya. So this clear part is diffusing the light a little bit. You can see how it's textured to bounce the light around. And this little white card, the light is hitting it and bouncing forward, so you're getting some light bounced right at your subject. When you're pointing your flash directly at your subject, you have more light hitting them. When you start diffusing your light and bouncing it around, you have to turn the power of your flash up because not all of the light is hitting your subject. So let's put these in and I'll try a different diffuser. I'm going to show you how this works because a lot of flashes come with a simple diffuser like this. This is going to bounce the light around, but it's also going to bounce some of the light forward. So I'm not going to point it straight up or at her. I'm just going to kind of angle it in her direction, and we'll see how much flash we need. I think what's nice about using a flash in a situation like this is that you're still seeing these natural highlights from the sun in her hair and on her face, but it's softening the contrast between the natural light around her and the light that you're using to fill her face. Looks good. All right, so that was a pretty subtle effect. I'm gonna use this pointed directly at her now. You can see you're still getting that softened, diffused look, but it's a little more direct and a little more harsh. I'm going to change diffusers and go for something larger that will create a larger light source. And that's this flash bender here. And then this also gives you the capability to kind of bend it into shape so that you can control the light and have it bounce more directly at your subject. You can already see just making the light source a little bit bigger by bouncing your light onto a bigger surface, you're creating a nicer catch light in her eyes and softer light on her face. I like a flash diffuser with this specific design because it's easy to put on, it's not too cumbersome, it's very lightweight, and it's also easy to just fold up and stick into your bag. There are other options. There's a larger, stiffer diffuser like this. This will work fine, but I find it a little bit cumbersome and it kind of catches the wind more. But you can try a bunch. They're usually pretty inexpensive and you can see what you like and what works for you. This is a similar concept to the other flash diffuser, the flash bender that I showed you. It has this solid back so that you're not losing any light through the back of the diffuser, and then this small opaque front so that it's softening and diffusing the light, but it is a small light source. So let's look at the difference. And you can see it diffuses the light nicely. It still creates a nice soft light, but not as soft as the bigger light source that the flash bender creates. But it's still a nice option. It's not really cumbersome, it's small, and it's easy to carry. There are many different options that you can find to use to bounce your light. These are just a few of the general concepts showing you how they work, but you can see it's a really great option for when your light outdoors and your natural light available is not optimal. You don't have to accept the light that's given to you when you learn how to control it.